a broken vessel that God can make. Yeah. When the whole world turns its back on you, Jesus will always be your friend. He will pick up all the pieces, time and time again. 'Cause there's not a broken vessel that God can't make. Yeah. There's not a broken vessel that God can't make. Yeah. When the whole world turns its back on you, Jesus will always be your friend. He will pick up all the pieces, time and time again. 'Cause there's not a broken vessel God. This whole sinful world, only a comfort I can't afford. Striving alone to face temptation, so Lord of mercy, where do I go but to my Lord? Where do I go? Where do I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend to save me in the head. Where would I go back to my Lord? Life here is grand, with friends I love so deep. Comfort I get from God's own words. Yet when I face the chilling hand of death, where would I go but to my Lord? Where do I go? Where do I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend to guide me till the head. Where do I go back to my Lord? So where do I go but to my Lord? Where do I go? Where do I go? As if we're seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend to save me in the end. Where do I go but to my Lord? Where do I go? Tell me where do I go?
welcome, good afternoon. Welcome to Rebel Radio, to all my listeners and viewers. Today is Friday, big day, and a sad day for us because we have lost another of our icon, musical icon. Yes, since the start of the year, we know, you have lost Sly Dunbar. Yes. Remember that you have lost Sly Dunbar, and you remember that the Third World, one of the leading reggae artists, the Third World, Cat Core. We lost Cat Core. And now we lost Ernie Smith at 80. Yes, you remember Duppy era gunman, Peter Patter. Yes, but we have lost Ernie. And Ernie, as you know, Ernie was hospitalized at the hospital in Miami, and yesterday we received information that he passed away, and oh, what a loss that has been. Yeah, he was at hospital in Florida. Yeah, he underwent surgery on Sunday. He had been experiencing some health challenges, his wife said, from last June. He would have been 81 in May. Yeah, next month. Yeah. And up to Wednesday, his wife was saying that he was stable. Yes. And Wednesday, he had been a little bit more alert and responding to commands. He opened his eyes fully for the first time since Sunday. Yeah. And we learned that he was in the hospital on, I think it was Monday. Yeah. But we hope that he would have survived. And he has not survived. We want you to listen to some of Ernie's stop hits. Yes. You remember that Life is Just for Living? You remember that? That song, it was done as a commercial for Red Stripe, but it became an hit song. Yes. Want you to listen to some of Ernie's songs. Yes.
For living, life is just for living. See that cat sitting on the mat, thinking about what is what and who is who. That cat is me, that cat is you. See that guy staring in the sky, taking in the beat of the sun. He's having fun. That guy is me. That guy is you. Taking in today's vibrations. Tomorrow's coming down slow. Taking it free and easy. That's the only way to go. Yes, I'd rather be me, rather be free, to be myself, my way, that's how it's got to be. This is the song that young men sing. Life is just for living. Life is just for living. Life is just for living.
Have you ever been inside on a rainy, rainy night, holding your baby tight? Well, I have. Have you ever had your dreams, long forgotten schemes, coming true? It seems that I have. Have you ever been to bed with music in your head, forgetting your daily bread? Oh, I have. Tell your friend it's true, it's a pretty thing to go through, just between me and you. Yes, I have. Bitter, scatter, bitter, scatter, coming down on my rooftop, me and my baby holding tight, doing all right. Hope it never stops. Bitter, scatter, bitter, scatter, coming down on my rooftop, me and my baby holding tight, doing all right. Hope it never stops. I and I man forward on a different scene. I and I man Cali weed, I and I man queen. Everything was irie, getting in the groove. I just come down to movement when someone said, don't move. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I might not find out yet. I and I so frightened, all the daughter name I forget. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I never stopped to see. Quarry was a boy to I man last night. Him couldn't follow, him couldn't follow, him couldn't follow me. Next day the daughter asked me, what happened to you last night? Just when you're ready for work, you're sure you get stage fright. It was a dread from across the gully, just passing through. Decide to run a little joke, it wouldn't trouble you. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I might not find out yet.
Pamper Swaddlers, house protection.
I and I so frightened, all the daughter name I forget. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I never stopped to see. Quarry was a boy to I man last night. Him couldn't follow, him couldn't follow, him couldn't follow me. Jesus come today for a poor, poor man like me. Salvation come my way, my soul set free. Jesus come for all, and we must hear his call. Open up your heart today and let it be. No matter if you're thief, or if you're dread, or if you have a crown upon your head. No matter if you have no heart at all, Jesus bring love for one and all. Sing it, children. I for Jesus, you for Jesus, all for Jesus, fall for Jesus. Come to Jesus, Jesus come for one, he come for all.
Jesus come for I. See manger where he lie, see cross where he must die for a wretch like me. For God so loved the world, man, woman, boy, and girl, he gave his son for you, his son for me. No matter if you're thief, or if you're dread, or if you have a crown on your head, no matter if you have no heart at all, Jesus bring love for one and all. Sing it, children. I for Jesus, you for Jesus, all for Jesus, fall for Jesus. Come to Jesus, Jesus come for one, he come for all. If every pretty girl was one girl, what a girl that would be. And if every strong man was one man, what a man that would be. And if I could have just one dream, one single dream come true, I would wish with all my heart I was that strong man, and that pretty girl would have to be you. Yeah. If every single heart was one heart, what a love that would be.
Yes, there you have it. Man Ernest Simmet, man who created those songs of the 70s, 60s and 70s, man, will never be forgotten. And a little later on today, we intend to pay some tributes, more tributes to Clive, to Ernest Simmet. Yes, that man. Well, let us go for a break now. As I said, later on we'll be paying more tribute to Ernest Simmet, musical icon. This is Rebel Radio.
It's the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Hardware and Supplies is turning up big heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring and more. At Tools Hardware and Supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.
Yes, welcome back to Rebel Radio. And we are facing a crisis, just as we lost another of our musical icon. We are facing a crisis now. May I say that not we alone, all non-oil producing countries are facing a crisis, and we are facing ours right now. I have with me economist Ralston Hyman for us to discuss that crisis. Good afternoon, Raleigh.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon to your listeners.
Yeah, we have lost. Ernie has gone, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, just coming after Jimmy Cliff. A lot of icons, musical and sporting icons departing. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Another blow for the country. Yeah.
Another blow. You know, we lost Core and Slide down this year.
Yeah, Jimmy Cliff.
Yes. But,
yeah, man.
Yes, we have really lost. Now, the fuel crisis, Ralston, that is what we are facing now. And yesterday, I remember you and I discussing this after the Minister of Finance spoke. The Minister of Finance told the nation that they need not worry because we had enough money to sustain the oil crisis. And I remember you and I having a discussion on this program, and we were saying that what the minister was saying doesn't make sense because it's not a shortage of oil we are talking about, you know. It's the cost of it. And here
the price.
Here we are now facing the cost. And the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Energy yesterday was telling us that the government is considering COVID measures. What do you think of all that?
That is just total nonsense because before COVID-19, the economy was flatlining. It wasn't declining, it was flatlining. After we got into COVID-19, the economy declined by 12%. Now we're now in a situation where the economy declined by 7.5%, 7.1% last quarter of last year because of Hurricane Melissa. So we're starting this crisis in the economy in a whole. So if we fell into a 12% decline after COVID-19, can you imagine what will happen if we start going into those measures with the economy already down by 7.5%? So that is a stupid thing to say. Additionally, a lot of the internet infrastructure was devastated by Hurricane Melissa, so we still have no internet stability.
No stability there.
Yes, right. So that would be another big blow to education, another big blow to productivity. That doesn't make any sense. No sense whatsoever. So we're totally against that. Yes.
But we have to do something to protect ourselves against this rising oil price. I see where I've been watching the international news, and I see where there seems to be some agreement emerging between Iran and America now. Have you seen that?
Well, a framework is being worked out, and we see the knee-jerk reaction of the market where the American benchmark crude West Texas Intermediate cushion is now trading at $84.74 per barrel. And the British benchmark crude North Sea blend is trading at $90.81 per barrel. But these are just knee-jerk reactions because there's no agreement yet. And some of the things that the Donald is saying, the Iranians say they have not agreed to those things yet. So this is still temporary. But even then, one of the things that we said that we wanted the budget to be recasted was that the minister and government had projected oil prices at $62 per barrel for the next 4 years. While when they were making the budget, oil was trading at $70 and change. So we wanted to know, how is it that they were projecting oil at $62 per barrel for 4 years, while when they were projecting the budget, oil was trading at $70? That don't make any sense. Additionally, what the public should know is that the government had projected to collect $46.5 billion in special consumption and ad valorem taxes from Petrojam for the oil revenues at $62 per barrel. When the oil goes up, the government collect more taxes, so the government still collecting enough money to keep on subsidizing the price of fuel for a particular period of time. So what the minister is saying is total nonsense because the government collects, every time the price of oil goes up, the government collects more money than it projected for.
Oh, so the government have an extra money sitting on there.
Yeah. So at $62 per barrel, we're projecting $46 billion. At $100 per barrel, they would collect about $65 billion in special consumption and ad valorem taxes. They can still use some of that money to subsidize the cost of fuel for a particular period of time, as the IMF is recommending.
You heard the minister saying that by June, the subsidy would be somewhere over $11 billion, and the country could not afford that.
But they will be collecting $17 billion more than they projected for. The minister doesn't understand the figures. He's talking nonsense.
Yes. So you are saying that under the current situation is that the government is collecting, the government can subsidize then the cost of the fuel price.
Correct. At $100 per barrel, they can subsidize the cost of fuel up for the next 6 to 8 months without having any problem. The higher the price of oil goes, the more money the government collects from what we call the ad valorem tax. Ad valorem means according to value. So when you have 10% on $62, 10% on $100 is more than 10% on $62.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. So the minister is misleading the country.
We want the people to understand that the government can continue to subsidize the cost of fuel at $100 per barrel for up to 6 months.
Yeah, man. Because they collect more money as the price of oil goes up.
Yes. The government is not telling the people that.
No, they're not talking the truth. And if they were to say, do what he's planning to do, that is going to cause an economic explosion, because every price will have to increase if the government does that. So what they're going to do is to inflate the economy, and we're already seeing the inflation rate jumping because of the war. The inflation rate for March was 0.3%. For the 12-month period to March of this year, it was 4.3%, which was above the 3.9% recorded for the February period. So inflation is already accelerating because of the higher energy prices. If they were to say raise gas by $6 every Wednesday and $10 and all of that nonsense that he's talking about, people won't be able to afford even food.
Yes.
And that would cause social dislocation. Total nonsense in talking.
Well, we want the government to hear that. We want the government, and we want the people to hear that. And what the minister told us on Wednesday is incorrect.
Yeah, man, doesn't make any sense. What he's talking about is to push back the country into a deep depression and a whole lot of suffering for our poor people. But it doesn't make any sense.
Can you understand why the minister would come out and say those things at this time? Why? What is the motive? I don't understand.
I don't know. And he clearly doesn't understand the oil market, and he clearly doesn't understand the budget itself. Because in the budget, all of those things that we're talking about is in the fiscal policy paper, part 3 and part 2. So look like the minister never even read his own government's fiscal policy paper. So there's a whole lot of ignorance he's talking from. Yep.
I don't know if he's trying to frighten the country.
It doesn't make sense. What he should have been doing is come and tell the country that, here's it, we are going to be able to subsidize this thing for X period of time, while at the same time we'll be fast-tracking the reforms in terms of energy, things like power wheeling, things like net billing, things like investments in renewable energy. We'll be giving you incentives to invest in renewable energy, because the private sector and the Jamaica Manufacturers Association, those are some of the things that they're talking about for their members. So the minister come with this panic thing and tell them go back to COVID-19, while the economy is already in a 7.1 foot hole because of Hurricane Melissa. It's just total nonsense. You don't know what I'm talking about. That is the time that you'd say hardship in the country and social dislocation.
We certainly don't want that. We cannot afford that at this time.
No. The private sector people, they're already telling you about the food price increases that are coming. That is before this thing. So,
And JPS has told us.
So all he's going to do. Precisely.
Yes.
Precisely. All he's going to do is to make the situation worse because the government has enough money to subsidize the cost of fuel for a particular period of time because they benefit from the higher fuel prices.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want the people.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
We want the people to understand that right now we can do better. Yes. And at the time when, at the same time, the government is reassuring us, or the minister reassured us that that is bringing in 100 additional new buses for the school. Right?
Yeah.
Right? So, right. And we know that those buses use petrol. So I don't know if he's trying to frighten us or what is doing why he came to the country. Yesterday they told us about bringing back range, and government is thinking of reintroducing COVID measures. I don't know.
Nonsense, because that tell you that he's not following what is happening, because when we were going to COVID-19, the economy was flatlining, it wasn't declining. And then COVID-19, when it ended, pushed the economy down by 12%. Now we're already down by 7.1% because of Melissa. Just imagine going back to COVID-19 measures with all of this infrastructure weakness in terms of internet and all of those things. It's just rubbish and talking. Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. He's trying to sink, that would sink the economy. So they have higher prices, people losing jobs, more unemployment, and more social dislocation. Doesn't make any sense. Yep.
Generally speaking, Ralston, what have you seen so far happening in the economy? Have you seen, is there anything that we should alert the public about?
Nothing is happening. What we should alert the public about is that the IMF says that all oil importing countries will suffer significantly. So the IMF has downgraded the global economic forecast because of the war, because they say even if the war ends tomorrow, the global economy has been scarred already. So they have reduced the forecast for growth. And they say that countries that import oil, they are the ones that are going to feel it most, because it is going to lead to higher inflation, higher interest rates. Remember, Jamaica is already starting this thing with the economy 7.1% down in the hole because of Melissa. So what we're seeing right now, the government has done nothing so far in order to boost economic activity. So the country is going to fall into a recession, and if they do what Darrell says that they are going to do, the country is going to fall into a long recession with a whole lot of social dislocation, because nothing is happening right now.
No, that is bad news. We definitely don't want that at the moment. We are looking for better days. No.
Of course. So apart from the government, it's collecting more money from the increase in oil prices. The government still has access to $3.2 billion US. That's 512 billion Jamaican dollars at the current exchange rate to boost economic activity, and they have not drawn down the money. Yet they are taxing the people already with 18 billion in taxes, and then they are collecting more money in taxes as the fuel prices go up. Yet they have done nothing to stimulate the economy. So they should use some of that money to give the people incentive to invest in renewable energy, to fast track the whole thing about energy reform over the JPS, to keep the price of gas down so that we can have more economic activity, rather than this nonsense about shutting down the economy. Or you shut down the economy when the economy already down by 7.1%, talking about going back to COVID-19 measures, and you don't have any reliable internet infrastructure because a lot of that infrastructure was damaged during Hurricane Melissa.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in a different world, man.
Have you know what I let me tell you something, Ralston, what I can't understand. The government has presented the budget. The government has been saying that over the last 30 years, or long time, or put it this way, that they have been running the country. They have held the country together. And the economy is better managed. But somehow, I don't know, I am not feeling the impact of this economic management. Can you explain to the...
Nobody is feeling it. Yeah.
Yes.
It's all public relations. Nobody's feeling it. Over the last 10 years, the economy has grown by an annual average of 0.8%. 0.8% every year over the last 10 years. Right? So nothing has been happening in order to improve the quality of life of the people. We have now gone 6 months in relation to Hurricane Melissa, and nothing has been done to rehabilitate the people living in the western parishes which are affected. What the government is boasting about is about just reducing the debt to GDP ratio, which was a process started by the previous administration. So they have concentrated only on spending to reduce the debt by overpaying the debt while not investing in the country's infrastructure and the people. And that is why, although you have 3% unemployment, you still have 714,000 people outside of the labor force who are not looking at the work because of the low wages, because they do not have the required training to earn higher wages. So it's just public relations nonsense.
Another achievement of the government, which we must acknowledge, is that the murder rate has gone down and keeps going down, right?
Yeah, but the other side to that. The other side to that is that the police killing rate has gone up consistently. So that's the other side to that, consistently. Yep.
That is true.
So rather than the criminals doing the killing, now the police that are doing the killing.
Yes.
So we have to take that into consideration too, yeah.
Yes. So that is something that, and we haven't seen any signs from government as if they are inclined to address that issue. They are not. No.
No, they're not saying anything about those things. Nothing is being said about those things despite the cries of the people. What we want now is a comprehensive statement from the Prime Minister as to how we are going to deal with the situation, which would mean recasting the budget numbers because the oil price number is wrong. Yeah? The revenue numbers are also wrong because of the miscalculation of the oil price. And to provide some stimulus for the people. What is it that they are doing with the 3.2 billion US that they are available to them? Well, what we're seeing in the world is that many other countries are now under pressure in terms of oil importing countries. So they'll be seeking money from the IMF. So if Jamaica allows the money to stay too long, then they might not get the amount of money that they were seeking to get because everybody in a problem right now. Everybody's trusting their man, so the multilateral agencies. Yes. Yeah, so that is what we need to know. We're going to have a very long recession, right? The price increases are coming in another week or so. Yeah, that is when people are going to say the rubber hit the road. They should be doing things to protect the people. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And so far we have not heard anything from the finance minister is here. She's attending conference.
No, she's in Washington attending the IMF meeting. That is why we wonder why the advice was so premature and never left it to the Prime Minister or the Minister of Finance to address these matters, because these matters are way out of his league. Yeah, how can you tell the country about going back to COVID-19 when the country is already almost in a steep recession and the entire global economy is in a recession? What good would that serve? Madness, man.
I don't understand myself.
Madness. Yes,
right,
crazy.
if we continue as we are now, if we continue along this path, what are we looking into?
Recession, which means whenever a recession, it means that prices are going to be higher, people are going to lose their work, and the economy is going to continue to decline, and the social problems that we have about police killing and domestic violence and poverty, all those things will continue. Yeah, roads can't fix, school can't fix, yeah, people can't buy nothing, firms are making less money, people are getting laid off. That is what we're facing right now. So him should be telling us, not him, the Minister of Finance and the Prime Minister should be telling us the ways how we can reduce the impact of those things, rather than him coming and saying we are going to make those things worse. Because going to COVID-19 restrictions is going to make those things worse.
Yes.
I'm crazy, man. Yeah.
That the ordinary man must understand. This war between Iran, America and Israel is an unnecessary war. And it is a war that there are few people. For example, the oil producers are making loads of money, right?
Correct.
So this crisis that we are facing, the world, a lot of countries in the world are facing. Yes, it's a fact, but it's also a fact that a few people in the world are getting richer as a result of this crisis. And that is the why the war is being fought.
Yeah, man, the politicians like Donald Trump and Netanyahu, as well as the oil companies and the companies that make military equipment, the military industrial complex, they are the ones that are making money from the war. And the poor people are the ones that are suffering from the war. Mm-hmm. So it's all about politics. Trump wants to win back November. Bibi, the Israeli Prime Minister wants to win election in October. The people in the military industrial complex, they want to make a whole lot of profits, and the oil companies making a whole lot of profits, and the poor people suffer. Because once oil go up, the cost of all basic things have to go up. Rice, flour, sugar, your light bill, your water bill, every bill, your phone bill, every bill have to go up. And you're not getting any more salary. And your firm might be one of the firms who have to lay off people in order to continue operating.
And some businesses will close too.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. And the people get laid off. Yep. I remember, as I said, Jamaica gone at this thing coming out of the damage done by Hurricane Melissa, which was $12.2 billion US. Yeah, 57% of last year's GDP. So Jamaica is already in a hole. Yeah, was already in a hole before the war started, and the government never did anything on the budget to take us out of that hole and push us in a deeper hole by taxing the people. When government tax it, you have less money to spend. It means the prices of all of the things that we talk about, the drinks and all of them things, they have to go up. Yeah, so you have less money and the prices are higher. So it means that you have to do without food. You have to eat one time a day. You can't send the pick them to school on a regular basis and all those things. The damage to the health sector caused by the removal of the Cuban doctors. You have to face all of them things. So I don't think it get worse if you're talking about going back to COVID-19 provisions with lock down the economy. We're talking along for the people can understand. Your life will get harder. Yeah? Yeah. Everything is fuel-based. Yeah.
That is what we would not want.
No. But we still recover from COVID-19.
Don't know.
And then you put back in another COVID-19 measure. Joking, that man. Joke. Joking, looking at it.
And in the meantime, we have not yet recovered from the impact of Melissa.
No. Melissa pushed the economy down the world by 7.1% already. That was last quarter, and the government hasn't done anything on the budget to revive the thing in this quarter. Yet they come down and say, yo, we'll lock down the place and increase the price of fuel on you. Madness. Madness.
Yeah. We can only hope that today is the 17th of April. That means we are less than 2 months away from the start of the hurricane season. We can only hope, and we hope that we will be spared. This year, we got very lucky. Melissa, 25 and 26. We hope that 27 will be spared. And nothing serious for that as far as is concerned. Well,
right. And The Prime Minister is in New York and the Minister is in Washington at IMF meetings. We have to pressure them when they come back to revise the budget and do some things that are going to cushion the impact on the people and lead to some economic growth and not a deeper recession. Yeah, we have to pressure them. We can't just hope to do the right thing because the wrong thing no matter right now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Ralston, thank you very much for your time. And we only hope that people understand that the government has collected or is collecting more money from the increase in the oil price, and therefore it has money that it can cushion the blow for a long period. We want the people to know that. Thank you very much.
And they also have access to 512 billion Jamaican dollars with the World Bank and the Caribbean Development Bank and the Inter-American Development Bank that they haven't joined on.
Thank you very much for your time this evening.
All right, brother. Blessings. Yeah, man.
That was economist Ralston Iman there telling us what is happening. We have talking about the oil crisis, and you heard it there that the government can cushion the blows from the oil crisis for a longer period. Government, so there is no need for us to return to COVID measures. No need for us to do that. Government has money there that it can use to cushion the blows and make it easier for us to survive. Yes, so let us hope that we want the people to know that, and what can be done. All right. This is Rebel Radio. Let's take a break.
It's the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, hardware, and supplies is turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring, and more. At Tools, hardware, and supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware. Can't even forget without you holding my hand. I thought number one would surely be me. I thought I could be what I wanted to be. I thought of myself as a mighty big man, but I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Thank you, Jesus. Can't even walk without you holding my hand. The mountains too high and the valley is too wide. That I can't even walk without you holding my hand. from now on this day, I'm surely gonna fall. And if I don't trust it, I'd be less than a man. Cause I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Lord, can't even walk without you holding my hand. Mountains too high and the valley is too wide. Down on my knees, I learned to stay. Can't even walk without you holding my hand. Thank you, Jesus, for all you have done for me right now. You've been so good to me. I thought number one would surely be me. I thought I could be what I wanted to be. I thought of myself as a mighty big man, but I can't even walk without you holding my hand. I can't even walk without you holding my hand. The mountain is too high and the valley is too wide. Down on my knees, I've learned to stay. Can't even walk without you holding my hand. Lord have mercy. Can't even walk without you holding my hand. The mountains too high and the valley is too wide. Down on my knees, I've learned to stay. Can't even walk without you holding my hand.
So right now, I just got me a deal with there.
So what I want, my friend George? Why, Richie Steven? When I stay, I do the almighty crazy. And the best thing that, cause when I remember just where I am coming from to where I'm standing now, fell to my knees in praise of your name. Thanking you, Lord, every step of the way. Oh, Father, you know I love you. You touch my heart, my soul, with your mercy. I thank you, my Lord, for all you've done for me. You bless my life in so many ways. No, I will never, ever leave
to Rebel Radio. And as I indicated at the start of the show, that we will be paying some more tribute to our musical icon, yes, Ernest Simit. And I have with me one of the authorities on music in Jamaica, Clyde Mackenzie. Clyde, good afternoon.
Yes, man, how you doing, man? Yes. All is well?
Well, all is not well. We have lost another icon. We lost Jimmy Cliff, Cat Corsai, and Dunbar, and Ernie is gone. Yes. Clive, what do you remember about Ernie?
Well, Ernie is a fabulous songwriter. That is one of the things you can put down about it. You know, will be remembered for his deft songwriting skills. You know, he was very witty, very funny. He, along with Future Shervington, they did a fabulous amount of work in terms of providing us with a genre of music that was different. I mean, it was reggae, but, you know, it was light-hearted. And I think that's what you could say about Ernie.
Yes.
He was somebody very witty. I mean, of course, there was that period of time when he ventured into politics, also people thought he did. You know, when he was talking, people thought he was talking about the government of Michael Martley and he left Jamaica. But, you know, we had some great songs. I mean, perhaps my favorite is El Cida.
Okay.
You know, there are so many classics that he has. You know, Bang Down. Of course, we would forget that classic from 1971 for the Red Stripe commercial, which
life is for living.
Life is just for living, you know. I mean, won an award in Japan, you know, at a music festival. So he was a fabulous songwriter. I mean, he had a big voice too. You know, many people might not remember that. You know, I've heard him belt. I mean, really have a big.
The thing with Ernie, you know, he retained his voice way up in his age. Because I saw him singing when he was a young man, and just in the voice. He still has.
Oh yeah, the resonance. Yeah, I mean, I saw him too maybe about a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
You know, singing in the cathedral at a funeral, and it was rich, powerful. He had that kind of resonance, you know.
Yes.
But I mean, he's somebody very special in the music. I mean, one of a kind. He had that period of time, I mean, when Jamaican radio was very into light ballads, you know, and so as a reggae act, he was able to get some publicity and promotion because, you know, he was considered, you know, I mean, his music wasn't considered to be rebellious or revolutionary, you know, against the status quo. So he was accepted. He was considered to be somebody who wouldn't create any drama or create any problems. So for the most part, they gave him an opportunity to present his music.
Yes, of course. And he did. Yes. You know, I just last week I spoke about Bob. And you know, I didn't catch up to attend the funeral. Did you attend the funeral?
Yeah, man, I eulogize them. Yeah, man. I was asking that guy. Yes, man.
Right.
No, but I mean, Ernie going is a big boy, you know, big boy, because he was a real endearing performer. You know, not jumping up and down and holding for things, but I mean, he arrests you with his vocals and his wit and his humor. Yeah, man, he was sadly missed.
Yes, sadly missed. Yes.
Yes, man.
Boy, and you know, like irreplaceable. We
No, you don't find them like that. They don't come every day, you know.
No.
He was special. Right. He had great. I mean, when you hear a song like, I mean, you think of a song like "I Can Take It," you know, which Johnny Nash did and called it "Tears on My Pillow." You know, these are classics. You know, I mean, beautiful songs. You know, you don't get better than that.
No.
You know,
no.
He was that good. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, Clyde.
Special man.
Well, Clyde, we have to, you know, start with this.
Yes, man.
And we want to express condolences to his family and.
Yes, and close relatives.
Yeah.
Yes.
Long live Ernie Smith.
Long live Ernie.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Yes. Okay, my brother. Thank you.
Take care. Yeah. Boy, as you know, we have lost another icon. I also want to note we have lost a very prominent former minister. Yeah. Former minister Hugh Hart. Yes. We have he passed away yesterday too. Yeah, and at Rebel Radio, we want to express our condolences to his relatives and family. Yes, former government minister and distinguished attorney, you died and yesterday. Today is Friday. He died Thursday. I remember. You remember he was a leading attorney too. One of the top law firms on Duke Street. Yes. He was one of the top lawyers there, right? And you will recall that he served in the Senate, yes, 1980 to 1993. He was a Minister of Mining and Energy, 83 to 89, and as Minister of Tourism, 84 to 89. Yes. And you will also recall that his brother-in-law was former Prime Minister Edward Seaga. Yes. And we would like to, as I said, express our condolences to his family, his friends and associates. And I know that the current leader of opposition, yes, worked with with Mr. U Art. Yes, at his law firm on Duke Street. I remember that. Yes. And he served on several boards, Carreras Boards, Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica, Bauxite and Alumina Trading Company. Yes, he has given a lot of public service also, and the country mourn his loss. Yes, and we will remember him. Yes, country will remember Mr. U Art. We won't forget him. Yes, he served the country well. Yes. I also see this report here. I don't know. This report, the Observer reporting this, they reported the killing of a wanted man for murder, wanted for murder. He was killed in Harborview. Yes. A man wanted in connection with several murders. Yes. Shootings and robberies across the St. Mary and St. Anne division was shot and killed during a confrontation with police in Bayshore Park behind the Harborview Mini Stadium in St. Andrew on Friday. Okay. That is today. 31-year-old Samtone Flinch, also known as Jakes. Yes. Well, as I said, well, we are going to play some more. Let you have some more of Ernest Simmitt's hit songs. I'm gonna play some more of that for you. Listen.
Girl, tell me what to do, 'cause I hear what I hear and I fear what I hear might be true. So please, let me hear from you, 'cause I'd cry if I knew that your eyes were on somebody new. Gave you everything and now you say suddenly you wanna go away. Tell me what one heart should pay for love that we share. Tell me please, whatever did I do? Tell me and I'll make it up to you. Don't you know I wanna be true the rest of my years? So please, let me hear from you, 'cause a love that's so strong to go on for so long must be true. And I couldn't bear the pain and the strain and the heartache of living my life without you. Gave you everything and now you say suddenly you wanna go away. Tell me what one heart should pay for love that we share. Tell me please, whatever did I do? Tell me and I'll make it up to you. Don't you know I wanna be true the rest of my years? So please, let me hear from you. I can't finish my song with an ending of sadness and blue. And I wanna hear from you, 'cause you'll always belong. I can't finish my song without you. Gave you everything and now you say suddenly you wanna go away. Tell me what one heart should pay for love that
share. Tell me please, whatever did I do? Tell me and I'll make it up to you. Don't you know I wanna be true the rest of my years? So please, let me hear from you. I can't finish my song with an ending of sadness and blue. And I wanna hear from you, 'cause you'll always belong. I can't finish my song without you. Gave you everything and now you say suddenly you wanna go away. Tell me what one up should pay for love that we share.
Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. It didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. And I fumbled through my closet for my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. And I shaved my face and combed my hair, stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. I'd smoked my brains the night before with cigarettes and songs that I'd been picking. But I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. And in the distance somewhere I caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. And it took me back to something I had lost somehow, somewhere along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes the body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound on a sleeping city sidewalk, Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw Daddy with a laughing little kid that he was swinging. And I stopped beside a church and I listened to the song that they were singing. And in the distance somewhere I could hear a lonely bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyons like the disappearing dreams of long ago. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes the body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound on a sleeping city sidewalk, Sunday morning coming down. Do-do-do.
Guess who win?
What? The domino game get hot when she stepped through the door. She was a real key card, fit on any end of the board. I man want her on my end, but what I know? The baby father is I man friend. What it is? Him and me partner in a this year game. Check it out. Him no even want to hear me call her name. Him have the key, yeah. I'm on key, yeah. fi me keep yard. In a fi him yard. Me say fi free up the yard. Baby father. Me say fi remember say I'm mine. And that man a partner. Don't block the game, sir. Or you must get count out. Me say fi looking at your hands, sir. Nobody run up your long mouth. She make it very plain to see how you fi provide. But you find say the baby don't belong to I and I. But when it come around to domino time, see them now. The daughter know which harden she must find. And she find it. There is no question how she play the game. Look at she read. She read the table, then she call my name. I'm on key card, fi me key card. In a fi him yard, me say me free up the key card. Baby father, me say me remember say I'm on, and that man a partner. Don't block the game, sir, or you must get count out. Me say me looking at your hands, sir. Nobody run up your long mouth. Drink up the hot beer. Celebrate up the sixth love. I'm on a step with this daughter. Make we call like one love.
Yes. There you have it again. As we pay some tributes to our musical icon, Ernie Simit. And there you have that one key card. Ernie had recorded a number of hits. Well, he's gone. We'll continue to pay tribute to our icon, Ernie Simit. This is Rebel Radio. Let us take a break.
It's the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Hardware and Supplies is turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring and more. At Tools Hardware and Supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hard Hills.
Yes, welcome back to Rebel Radio. Yes, and as you know, we are preoccupied with post-hurricane rehabilitation. And it was last week or week before last, we did a program on this station where we speak to some people out in St. Elizabeth who receive messages for them to go to Montego Bay to collect. And they never got through. Well, we understand that in St. Elizabeth, well, at that time I remember the minister saying that they were still looking at some more recipients, some more victims, yes. And I don't know what is happening. Let me try and get an update and what is happening to the victims in St. Elizabeth. You remember that St. Elizabeth was one of those parishes that was badly hit by the hurricane. I have with me David Satchwell, my journalist colleague over there. Good afternoon, David.
Good afternoon, Desmond, and welcome to your listeners.
Yes, yes. So what is happening in St. Elizabeth now? The last time we spoke, I remember that there were a lot of people who were still waiting. Has the situation improved?
Well, Desmond, I can speak specifically up to Wednesday, Thursday of this week. In respect to the challenges that the persons were having, you recall that persons have received messages on their phone, and in many cases, the messages were incomplete, and there was an indication that locations would have been found to do the cash payout. Or to Wednesday, I can say safely that that has not been done. Recall now, Desmond, that the benefits from Melissa, it was put in 3 categories: minor, major, severe. In respect to minor, all these persons can only benefit by cash payout. There's no option for them to go to the hardware to get any material. The minor set, that is 75,000, is strictly cash payout. And recall now that we are at about the 22nd week after Melissa, and 10 weeks after the launch, January 30th, where it was promised that it will be post-haste, all system goes. And up to Wednesday, none of the persons who are in the category, the minor category, to receive the $75,000 have been able to do so through any official agency that the government has designated. Recall, they were told to, the message were telling them to go to Montego Bay, but even then they didn't have anything that legitimized them to go to Montego Bay. I was told, I was informed by checking around that there is an indication that they're trying to go through Sagicor Bank, and they're trying to go through the in-town center. They have 3 centers in St. Elizabeth. They're trying to do that. That was yesterday. I'm not sure if that has come through. But Desmond, that would have been at the end of the whole distribution, because we were told that $10 billion were allocated. And the last time I heard the minister said 9.57 was dispersed. So it may seem to me that all these persons have been languishing. And recall, sometimes we repeat these things and people may think that we are picking at the system, but it's a system that has obviously failed, was not well thought through, and there are serious issues. And no one is coming to say that there have been some glitches. Every time the argument comes in, you are told that it's community misinformation. And it's an obfuscation talking about other issues. But it's a real issues affecting people's lives.
No. Do you know if these people have they gone to the Ministry of Labour and Social Security in Black River or wherever that?
Well, no, it is actually in Santa Cruz, and that is your how the person have been just going to the institution every day to seek answers and clarification. I think it's very untidy. You can't you have a program in place and you were told that you will be contacted on your phone and get some message. You got some messages that were incomplete. Nobody has bothered to say we made a mistake, we should give you an update and you'll get update in X time. So persons are just languishing and just have to be helping themselves by, reaching out to get extra information. I don't know, it's like a punishment, And I am sure that hundreds of persons every day has converged on the office in Santa Cruz just to get some information. And when they have been there, some of them have been able to get information, I'm sure. But you can't have a national program that's being run that way. you speak to it, glowing PR, and there's so much problem in the system, and you're not accepting it. And people are not animals. They just, I am baffled up to now.
And are you sure that the people who are outstanding, that nobody has collected on their behalf already? Because remember, that is one recipient per family,
Right. So, but Desmond, these persons will be persons who have received these text messages. So they are legitimate persons.
Okay.
Right? So they are the only one. They would have presented their TRN, which is the base on which you would have give the benefits. Mm-hmm. Right? So, remember now, it's $10 billion allocated. Right? And the last time we had 9.57 was expended. Everywhere I go and say a little bit, Desmond, people are out there legitimately have not received any benefits. Especially those in the category that I spoke about. Right? Yes. So I was told that they're making efforts now to have in town and Sadikor comes in to assist. But this is at the end of the program. This is 6 months now. How could you have devised a program that has a component of cash payout and you have not put that in place for anybody to get? And I actually passed the Sadikor banking black advice are a large code, so I'm not sure if it started today that they'll be able to be getting the payout. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. But in the meantime, something that is startling also. We're just hearing that persons who receive the World Food Program stipend of $37,000 and the Chance Jamaica Railroad with some I think 7 sheets of zinc and some boards. We are just hearing, I am just hearing this week, I think it was made by the minister, that those persons won't be getting any benefit from government. Mm-hmm. Yeah? And remember now, World Food Program is an international organization, a humanitarian organization that came in and pulls at random people that they assist. Mm-hmm. And Trans Jamaica. These are not government funded. So the government will be saying that, their responsibility to these people are their hands off. Mm-hmm. And I am not sure what's happening. Because if the 10 billion was predicated, 10 billion was set aside based on the amount of persons who were affected. Mm-hmm. The survey says 200,000. And I'm hearing that 100 and something thousand is not qualified because they don't have any significant damage, any damage what warrants the payout.
Right.
So something is not right there.
The minister
said something can't be right there.
The minister said that after, remember, they say there was a reconciliation process. So they have, when they recheck the system, because the system is digitized, those persons, they found a number of persons who were not entitled to any benefits. Right? So are we to understand this, man, that the 10 billion that was allocated was based on the persons who had gone in to say that they were affected, and they have done surveys and then because the other figures said 200,000 persons were affected. Mm. So if you are saying that 100,000 doesn't qualify, right? Yes.
That's almost a half. Mm. Or is it that 9.57 billion has been expended already?
Well,
so there's some.
I don't know. I can't give you an intelligent answer as it related to that, how that work. Yes, but what I know is that the minister also made a statement. Minister saying that they have discovered some trickery where people are being used to collect or they submit their names when they themselves, when they submit names of persons who are not qualified to benefit under the program, under the ROOFs program that is, right? So that's why I'm asking you if you know those people who are outstanding, if you know if anybody has collected on their behalf already, or if they would.
I can't speak to that, Desmond, but remember now, the program was so made that you have to visit the persons at their locality.
Yes.
And you have to take the pictures and verify that. So I can't see how someone could go around that system. What I do know, Desmond, is that at the early onset of the program, in early month of November, they had a lot of assistance, and the soldiers and some other groups were assisting the process. And they went into some communities, and they have a era in which people came to them, and the assessments were done. Because of the difficulty to traverse the areas, they were gathered in particular areas, and persons from different places in and around came for the assessment, and the assessment were done for hundreds of them. And I am hearing now that those persons are disqualified because there's no supporting pictures or location to verify that. So there may be some issues in that respect, but that is not to say that the persons are not legitimately affected. It is because when the program started, they didn't have this sort of mechanism to reach a person at their location, and there was a issue where they had an area, and people from different adjoining communities came, and they were assessed, legitimately done, and they are saying that they're getting text that they're not qualified. So probably the minister and his officials and people need to come on the ground to go into the areas where these things have happened and find out exactly what is happening. You can't just sit in an ivory tower someplace and you get these statistics pick out and you're saying that people are trying to fraud the program or what, you know? Because they are legitimate place in Northwest Sentinel, specifically when I passed through there, that person said they get text on their phone that's saying that they don't qualify. And when I asked, they said this soldier had some camp and all the social workers were there, and they leave from the various division areas, communities, and they registered there and they took the particulars. So that could be one of the reasons there's one why there's some issues.
Yes. But as we speak, those areas that you have been to, there are still people there whose houses were damaged and covered by tarpaulins. You can verify that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and I can also verify that there are hundreds of persons who have not yet received benefits. Hundreds of persons. Well, there are some issues that I heard that people name come down and it's a duplication. Then there are different reasons. So that would be in the minority. So if they are able to start the payout process, it would be probably today or yesterday the earliest. But I'm sure up to Wednesday that was not in place.
Okay.
I'm absolutely sure.
You said you passed by Black River, the bank, and you saw a huge crowd there, so you don't know.
Yes.
You don't know if the payout started today.
It is a probability.
Yes.
It's a probability. I wasn't able to verify that. But that does show you how the system has lagged behind, and if they start now, it's going to be a surplus. So you know what is going to happen.
Yes, of course.
And there's one, there have been complaints about some persons that even in an instance where some person was at the launch and they were supposed to receive, based on what they were told, certain amount, and when they got it, it is very much less than what they were told. There are instances. You would have said that the minister would have set up this reconciliation system, so I suppose they would have to go through that. I don't know what would have caused for such error.
Yeah. That lady who was on the program, the one who received that the check from the Prime Minister. But
yes.
Do you know if she has matter has been found out.
Let me tell you something. Because I took an interest in it because she had spoken to me, a community activist, and it was just this week that there was information that some people were done at the Sadicor Bank. But look at it, Desmond. Nobody has bothered to inform her that that would be happening. She has not gotten any communication from that day. She have to be asking. And she didn't get a text from her phone. She didn't get a follow-up. I would have insisted on persevere and make some tricks, and then it was confirmed this week. So there's so much sloppiness in terms of how the communication is being done and the way it is being handled. Yeah, and it is just not the way to do business, not good governance.
Yes, I can well understand. Yes.
And people are very anxious.
Yes. Any new information from Black River?
Well, with the development of the town?
Yes.
People are still waiting. I was with some folks today, two business persons and a returning residents who have interest in some things, and they were just saying they don't understand when it is that there will be a full understanding of what is going to happen to Black River.
Okay.
And they were looking at some persons who were building back in Black River town, and they're saying that is going to create a lot of confusion because that will probably necessitate court action. Because persons, Desmond, have business. That's how they survive. How long will they just put their hands in the pocket and sit down? How are they going to maintain themselves? Not an official word. You hear that something is forthcoming with the different agency and group, but that is still not here. But it seems as if somebody has information and is keeping it to themselves.
Okay. Well, let us see what is going to happen. And let us hope that, things will improve and the lives, people will start getting their lives back in order over there.
Some, as it speaks, there's some contact of mine is saying that persons start to receive text message today to indicate that there will be locations in the in-town supercenter, one in Black River, one in Junction, one in Santa Cruz, that will be involving the payout, the cash payout. Alongside Sadicor. Yeah, so late in the day, but at least something might be turning now so that persons can be benefiting for more than deservingly. They've been waiting a long time. Yes.
Okay. Well, let us hope that things will improve. Yes. I haven't heard. Have you heard anything? I have not been able to find out what is happening in the constituency, that the one that Best Arges constituency.
Zeduka Jess?
Yes.
Member Parliament Zeduka Jess?
Yes, I have not been able to find out what is happening over there.
Well, I think the MP was part of a discussion, was it the opposition PNP had some news conference recently, and I think she was a part of that discourse, and she spoke about the challenges that persons were having. So it is not unique to Southwest. It's not unique to any one of these constituencies. It's just that the program was incompetently rolled out, and they are trying to come to grips with the difficulties. But persons would feel like they would have egg on their face if they should say that there were some challenges, there were some problems. So people are just trying to.
I wonder if the people are having challenges in the constituency represented by the Labour Party candidates. I wonder.
Well, let me tell you the truth, Desmond. I looked at the whole situation unfolding and the communities and the areas in which people are benefiting more quickly. And you find out that the member of parliament for the government, you won't hear anything from them because they feel like they will be attacking their own government. If they say that the system is not working, they'll go against their own government. They're very muted. They're not saying a word. And the people, if you come on the streets and hear the thing that the people are saying, you'll understand that they are frustrated and upset with them. But they don't want to speak out on behalf of the people because it will look like they're speaking against the government.
Okay.
So as a result, they have been very quiet. Nathan Campbell has been a very outspoken advocate. And there have been a whole lot of persons getting benefit from Nathan Campbell, even coming into St. Elizabeth to hardware to correct their stuff. I've been seeing a whole lot of people from that era. So these politicians must understand that there's no, we don't politicize these things. It is about people. And if there's a problem, you speak out and you present people. Yeah? Right.
Well, David, thank you very much for your time, and let us hope that things will improve. Right.
Well, certainly. Yeah. Certainly. I'll try to follow through next week to see if these locations are up and running and people are being able to get their cash out.
Okay. Thank you very much, and thank you for your time. Yes. Yes, that was David Satchell there telling us about what is happening in St. Elizabeth. Yes. You heard that people in St. Elizabeth are not, many people are having difficulties getting their benefits under the ROOFs program. Yes. Well, right across the country, people are having difficulties, you know, getting their benefits under the ROOFs program. And as you know that this program is, as I indicated earlier on, today is the 17th of April. So that 1 month, we did a month and say 2 weeks, we will be in the start, will be the start of the new hurricane season. And we are talking about benefits under the, from Beryl, from Melissa, which came last year October. Yes. Well, what I wish for is for that this year, we will not have an hurricane this year. That is what I am hoping for. That we don't. It will pass us. Let us hope for that this year the hurricane season will bypass the Caribbean region. Let us hope for that. And the entire Caribbean will, you know, survive this year, because for the last couple of seasons the Caribbean has received some terrible hits. I remember what happened in Bahamas, right? And you remember what happened in Grenada. Yes? Remember that. Remember some serious hits. So we can only hope and we wish that this year, this season will come. We cannot prevent it, but it will pass us. We will survive this hurricane season without an hurricane in the entire Caribbean. Let us hope for that. Because as we know in Jamaica, there are people who have not recovered fully from Beryl. That was in 2025. Right? And last year hurricane, devastating. 100 are still recovering. And the infrastructure was damaged, still being reworked on. We have not recovered from Hurricane Beryl. Well, coming up is World of Sports and Entertainment, and we hope that you will hear much more about Ernest Smith and the World of Sports and Entertainment. This is Rebel Radio. Let us go for a break.
It's the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, hardware, and supplies is turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring, and more. At Tools, hardware, and supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.
I will always believe in the That's what Jamaica is like, as how Eric Donaldson described it. This is the land of my birth. This is the land of my birth for many other Jamaicans, you know, living and who has passed on, like the legend Ernest Smith, and many other greats after him and before him. Yes, Jamaica is a unique country that produces a lot in the world of sports and entertainment. And today, especially right here in the world of sports and entertainment, a little tribute, of course, to the late Ernest Smith, who passed off, he had an illness in the USA, I think, right? And he had his battles, but he has played a very, I would say, good innings, and he will live on through his music, and everyone remembers how much he has contributed to the music here in Jamaica as a writer and as a singer and a performer. So many places he has made his mark in Jamaica and, of course, elsewhere in the world. I, in particular, I can tell you I have so much experience back in the early 90s. Of course, when Ernest Smith, you know, was a special guest there playing at the grog shop in Devon House, and everyone there enjoyed his music and his presentation. You know, he was so welcome and well received in Jamaica. And I want to say condolences to his family. And of course, well wishes and friends who is sending out his, you know, all these memories and condolences to him. And I can say, well played, Ernest Smith, well played. And just a little thing I've put here. Yes, I can remember back at Devon House, you know, when he played for those who were the audience at the grog shop at that time. You know, that business run by Mr. Carvalho. I can, yes, remember everything when I was working there. And of course, my friend TC, Top Cat. Yeah, right. And you know, many others have passed through there, including the at them time the Muta Baruka, Barefoot Muta Baruka, yeah, man, come through at the grog shop and was there during those times with Ernest Smith. And yeah, you know, the journey from those time on until, you know, his departure, surely is going to be missed, and we're going to just remember him through his music. And one of the most one that I can tell you, you're going to enjoy this music I'm going to play right now, a special edition of Ernest Smith. Here we go. Right now, this is the world of sports and entertainment. I'm your host, DJ Kingsley JJ, taking you back in memory and in memory of the legendary Ernest Smith.
I run forward on a different scene. I man Cali, I man Queen. Everything was irate, getting in the groove. I just come down to movement, and someone said, "Don't move." Well, it must be at the big Aragon man. I might not find out yet. I so frightened. All the data name I forget. It must be at the big Aragon man. I never stopped to sleep. Worry was a boy I met last night. He couldn't follow me. Next day the doctor asked me, what happened to you last night? Just when you're ready, you work you sure. You get stage fright. It is a dread from across the gully. Just passing through. Beside me run the throat. It wouldn't trouble you. Well, you must have to be Aragon man. I must not find out yet. I so frightened. Hardly got a name I forget. Well, you must have to be Aragon man. I never stop to sleep. Barry was a boy till I met last night. He couldn't follow, he couldn't follow, he couldn't follow me.
Man, I just want to just make sure, let my listeners know that Ernest Smith had passed on at the age of 80. 80 years, and you know, he have done so much in music, in writing, in all that in his life. Over 50 years, Ernest Smith, and made a really telling contribution. I know that others have, you know, mentioned how great he is, especially our cultural minister, Miss Oliver Babsy Grange, and many others have spoken about the good things and all of what Ernest Smith had done. And yes, and you're going to hear more leading up to his service. Hopefully it will be in Jamaica. Yes, I think more or less. So we're going to just, you know, give you some more music and anything that we can come up with that Ernest Smith had done. Yeah, we will really have it right here on the World of Sports and Entertainment.
Spread it round the town. Don't make no sense. You start to run before your foot touch the ground. I know say out the well bitter. Me know say out the well dread. Nobody get a failure. Nobody lose your head. Must be at the Paragon man. I'm at the final, yeah. I and I so frightened. Hardly dark and then I forget. Must be at the Paragon man. I never stop to sleep. For he was a boy till I met last night. He couldn't follow, he couldn't follow, he couldn't follow, yeah. Jesus come today for a poor man like me. Salvation come.
Yes, man, another hit from Ernest Smith again, man.
I will my soul set free. Jesus come for all, and we must hear his call. Open up your heart today and let it be. No matter if you're deep, or if you're dread, or if you have a crown on your head. No matter if you have no heart at all, Jesus bring love for one and all. So the children, I for Jesus, you for Jesus, all for Jesus, fall for Jesus, come to Jesus. Jesus come for one, he come for all. Jesus come for right, see danger. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus come for one, he come for all. Jesus come for right, see danger where he lies, see cross where he must die for a rich like me. For God so loved the world, man, woman, boy, and girl, he gave his son for you, his son for me. No matter if you're deep, or if you're dread, or if you have a crown on your head, no matter if you have no heart at all, Jesus bring love for one and all. Sing it, children, I for Jesus, you for Jesus, all for Jesus, fall for Jesus, come to Jesus. Jesus come for one, he come for all. Jesus Christ today, the same as yesterday. No one, the only way, nothing for me. Let it come to pass, mankind find love at last, just as it was time past, so let it be. No matter if you're deep, or if you're dread, or if you have a crown on your head, No matter if you have no heart at all, Jesus bring love for one another. Sing it, children. I for Jesus, you for Jesus, all for Jesus, fall for Jesus. Come to Jesus, Jesus come for one, He come for all. Sing it, children. I for Jesus, you for Jesus, all for Jesus, fall for Jesus. Come to Jesus, Jesus come for one, He come for all. Sing it, children. I for Jesus, you for Jesus, all for Jesus, fall for Jesus. Life is just for living. Life is just for living.
Life is just for living. Another smash hit. Again from Ernest Smith.
See that cat sitting on the mat, thinking about what is what and who is who. That cat is me. That cat is you. See that guy staring in the sky, taking in the beat of the sun. He's having fun. That guy is me. That guy is you. Taking in today's vibrations. Tomorrow's coming down slow. Taking it free and easy. That's the only way to go. Yes, I'd rather be me, rather be free, to be myself, my way, that's how it's got to be. This is the song that young men sing. Life is just for living. Life is just for living. Life is just for living. Feel like a star, leaning on the bar, rapping to my pals, rapping about the gals, bottle in my hand, living 'cause I can, taking in today's vibrations, tomorrow's coming down slow, taking it free and easy, that's the only way to go. Yes, I'd rather be me, rather be free, to be myself, my way, that's how it's got to be. This is the song that young men sing. Life is just for living. 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 Life is just for living.
Yes, I want to just give an update immediately after paying the tributes to Ernest Smith, late Ernest Smith. We're going to just go straight into some sports as we surrounding the 4 Jamaicans that were turned down by World Athletics to be, to represent Turkey. Going to go straight into that right after this. Yes, it's another thing.
Wife and big nigga, let him alone. Wondering what kind of festival would I make him serve for him or food. And I drop this version in the garden, see us people more. Play the music, jump like Lego piece. Sip your water, love your daughter, play the music, smoke your pipe, feel alright, but play the music sweet. No matter what you do, you can't let you unless you play the music. Bongo But nothing, no more race close, I sell roast corn. Him no check, the festival make the floor them one. When this version was in my head from I was born, you never see so much people on them finger the chief was on. Music, play the music, jump like a beast. Sip your water, love your water, but play the music beat. Smoke your pipe, feel alright, but play the music sweet. No matter what you do, you can't get through unless you play the music. Festival is a time for fun, to dance and sing along. But how you ever sing and how you ever swing without the music? Music, play the music, jump like a beast. Stay in the water, love your water, but play the music, please. Smoke your pipe, feel alright, but play the music sweet. No matter what you do, you can't get through unless you play the music. Play the music, jump like a beast. Save your water, love your water, but play the music, please. Smoke your pipe, feel alright, but play the music sweet. No matter what you do, you can't get through unless you play the music. Play the music, jump like a beast. Sip the water, love your daughter, but play the music, please. Smoke your pipe, feel alright, but play the music sweet. One more love has failed. Two more fools have tried, but they got too much pride inside their foolish hearts. They don't believe in giving in, though they know they both can win. One's right, one must be wrong, but forgiving makes a love grow stronger. When the pieces of your love are scattered far and wide, bend down, bend down, take them from the ground now. Just forget your foolish pride. Let peace and love abide. Bend down, bend down, take them from the ground. Don't fuss and fight no more. Love can open any door. Love will find a way to bring you happy days now. Forget your sorrow now. Live for tomorrow now. Never let your children pay for anything you said today now. When the pieces of your love are scattered far and wide, bend down, bend down, take them from the ground now. Just forget your foolish pride. Let peace and love abide. Bend down, bend down, bend down, take them from the ground now. When the pieces of your love are scattered far and wide, bend down, bend down, take them from the ground now. Just forget your foolish pride. Let peace and love abide. Bend down, bend down, bend down, take them from the ground now. Just forget your foolish pride. Let peace and love abide. Bend down.
All right. Tribute there to the late Ernest Smith. Condolences, rest in peace, brother. Your music will live on, and surely we'll remember how you made your mark in the music. Okay, there are so many things that are being said. What World Athletics have done, we touch a little bit right here on sports, with the ruling of the 11 athletes who were switching allegiance to Turkey to represent that country probably in the next World Championship and next Olympic. That dealt a blow from World Athletics, who made a ruling on eligibility for, representing that country, right? Okay, President of the Jamaica Olympic Association, Christopher Samuda, has described the decision by World Athletics to block 11 athletes from switching national allegiance as a body blow to their careers and aspirations. Okay, Samuda expressed deep concerns over the ruling, which affects several of Jamaica's most prominent track and field stars, including Olympic discus champion and national record holder Roger Stoner, World and Olympic long jump silver medalist Wayne Pinnock, Olympic shot put bronze medalist Rajendra Campbell, and under 20 triple jump world record holder Jaden Hibbert. Samuda said the decision has dealt a significant and emotional professional setback to the athletes. Yes, when you look at it, they had done this for some months now, over a year, yes, and they were doing their processing, hoping to that Jamaica had give them the go ahead and said, all right, but what J3 had done was throw it out to Sebastian Coe, president of the World Athletics, and said, boy, it's very unreasonable for countries to make some financial offer to athletes to come and to switch allegiance by representing Turkey in future meets, such as the World Championship. Can you imagine, they missed the World Championship last year, and there's no major championship this year, and they were looking forward to representing Turkey in the World Championship next year, leading up to the Olympics. And then the ruling by World Athletics of what would be the eligibility criteria, and when they look at the position of the athletes who made applications to represent that country, World Athletics have overruled and said that they do not have enough whatever ties or and rule that they won't sanction it. So it's a big blow, a setback to the athletes. One of the things that we are looking at is the process. It's not a couple of months ago, it's quite some time, and they have made the decision to really represent Turkey. And we're looking forward to doing so, and then this ruling comes now to block them from making that transition from Jamaica to Turkey. Yes, Jamaica admitted, yes, they will allow them to do so, seeing that it's their choice. But what World Athletics did know was something no one was expecting to take. At least what should have done, that the ruling that World Athletics has done now should have made a future reference there, because these men have already done most of what they are supposed to do to make the transition, and could have said, all right, that's the last straw. At least World Athletics could have said, this could be the last straw, and let this go through, giving them that nod. To say, well, all right, but in future, anyone who is going to go through this process and so forth, they will set the rule. But when you cut them off like this now, it is of concern to know that they have been doing this for months, and then to make this ruling, it's something some federation are crying for, and that is what Samuda is saying. It's a body blow, and it's going to damage emotional now. How are they going to make it back in Jamaica? I mean, it might affect them psychologically to say, well, all right, them run away from Jamaica and have to come back. You don't know how they are going to deal with it stressfully, emotionally. It is of concern, and these are the things that World Athletics, Sebastian Coe, should have taken into consideration to say, well, all right, yeah, this can go, but in future, anyone is going to do such thing. But to know that these athletes that have made their commitment and say, hey, we are coming, and now to push them off in mid-stretch. Come on, it really, not that I'm saying that they should go and represent, but the way how it is done right now, it's not fair, right? It's like, you are promised to get to go overseas, and you've done your visa, you've done everything like traveling, and it's like you're there at the airport now, ready to go and do your thing in that country, and then they're going to tell you, say, no, we can't have you here after you've been through so much, and you get turned back right at the airport, only to come back to the country now here, say, boy, you don't make it at all. It is something similar, right? It's not about being unpatriotic. It's how it's being done, and it's like you take away the right of the athletes right there, 'cause it is their choice. There are so many, who have done this before, going to other countries like Qatar and all these countries that's offering athletes and other sports person different opportunities and good earnings that the country cannot do it. And when you look in Africa, it's the same thing. And then now Jamaica. I mean, to make a decision like that now is really, really not the right thing to do where these 11 athletes are concerned. It said, despite the setbacks, Samuda is urging Jamaicans to respond with empathy rather than criticism. Of course, any man would have made the switch because of the offers that was out there. He called the public to exercise understanding and forgiveness toward the athletes, acknowledging the complexities behind their decisions to explore competing under different national banner. Yes, we could have said, all right, it's a Jamaican, despite that them really, making that switch. And well, as I said, we're going to have more to say on this, and as we're going to look forward to this break, we're going to talk more about this and hear what.
Turkey clearly thought that the investment bid would have reset rather than desecrate the ethical compass, but really.
We're going to play this, when we get back right after the break.
Keep strong.
It's the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, hardware, and supplies is turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring, and more. At Tools, hardware, and supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.
I will always be
welcome back. Well, as I was saying, no, yes, this was something that these athletes are set out to do, and made the choice. Well, all right, we're going to do that. Even though they have made the offer, they give it their consent and say, yes, we will do it. And I've go through the process and things, and yes, was expecting to, looking forward to competing for this country. But what I am blaming World Athletics for is that it's the timing. You're almost at the edge. It's like you're coming from here, and you're right at the edge just now. Just to go through, because you have come on a journey now. That is something that you just start to process and say, well, yeah, them want to do this now. It's months. And people have made preparation and things and all that, and they're right at the edge now, and this is what you have done to these athletes. Well, yes, I don't think that was the right thing to do with these athletes. It's a step in the right direction wherein the recruiting and all these are concerned, where, these countries that are resourceful want athletes to come and represent them. Yes, you have to nip it in the bud at a stage, and these changes and rules by World Athletics is very good, of course. But my point is, yeah, these athletes really had made a commitment, and just to come right at the line right here and then to be denied, oh boy, it's such a dishonor right there. Let me hear. This is what Christopher Samuda has to say about it.
Turkey clearly thought that the investment made would have reset rather than desecrate the ethical compass, but really have not bargained that World Athletics would have laid down the 10 commandments, in a manner of speaking, the 10 commandments in sport. But let us not judge our countrymen. Let us remember that in judging them, the scriptural injunction, forgive and forget.
All right, that is Christopher Samuda right there. So, our Jamaican athletes, we are glad we're not going to have no hard feelings. They say, we're not going to bash them and say, no, man, you sell out. No, it's a choice, and you have to respect that. Yeah, man. Right? Out of nowhere came Roger Stoner, who had won that gold medal, the only gold medal at the Paris Olympics. All right? Stoner, World and Olympic medalist Wayne Pinnock, and shot put bronze medalist Rajendra Campbell, and then this prodigy Jaden Hibbert, who has so much potential and who's going to. All right, what I'm saying now, how are they going to feel now to know that, boy, they had made a decision and then decided to take it up and then reaching right where they are just to get the approval to say, well, all right, when they can go, and then reach right there and come back. That's something, psychological. Oh, can they handle it? Can they say, all right, going back to Jamaica and train to compete with the other athletes to represent Jamaica? How impactful it's going to be on these 4 athletes, especially Stoner, the shot put champion, Olympic champion there, who out of the blues, he was even trying out to we call it now, American football. He's trying to just use his Olympic success to break into other avenues, because in Olympic sport, being a field athlete, it's not lucrative, not getting much like how you have the sprinters and those are on the track. What I would love World Athletics to do on the Jamaica Olympics Committee, the International Olympic Council, to look at is how they pay and give prize money to athletes in their events, because you're paying this athlete more here, and then when you look at the field events, they're getting less. That is something they need to look at, where athletes need to look at, and also the IOC going forward. So changes can be made, just like how you made the changes here about eligibility of running it for another country. All right, so that's my 2 cents on it. So say, well, I don't agree the way how World Athletics just cut off these 11 athletes at the time, when they have done almost everything and just looking for the green light as well. Go ahead. They should have said, all right, going forward, this is what is going to be applicable. But, you know, these men are over there, and this is what they should have looked at and then make their ruling. And not just cut them off like that. No, man, I don't agree with that part at all, man. I'm really upset about that. And that is what President of Jamaica, Samuda, is really looking at right now. Joe Boss calls for World Athletic Transfer Blocks a body blow to athletes. It is really a body blow. Okay. So it's something that we are going to debate and we're going to look at to see what will be the future of these athletes, especially our Jamaican. Yes, we're going to just receive them back. And of course, we're looking forward to hosting them in our championship when it comes back again. Yes, especially leading up to next year's World Championship and the Olympics 2028. All right. I have something to look at. In football, we want to look at the World Cup qualifier with our reggae girls. Let's looking forward.
Chance Brown! Jamaica level! Jamaica joined the Reggae Girls on their quest for World Cup qualification history. The April 18 against Guyana. Kickoff at 7 p.m. at the National Stadium. Grandstand General, $5,000. Grandstand Wings, $2,000. Grab your tickets now at jff.corporate.com. Proudly presented by Rare Nephew, Visa, Sunshine Snacks, Stewart's, Just Bet, Water.
All right, so the Reggae Girls there with their match coming up at the National Stadium against Guyana. Yes, they're playing very good. All right. Let me get this one here now. There's someone else have to say about our track and field athletes that have been turned down to represent on another.
Jamaica sounded the alarm about its athletes leaving, and now the rules in track and field are changing. Several of Jamaica's top field athletes, including Olympic medalists, recently began the process of switching allegiance to compete for another country. That sparked concern because Jamaica has long developed some of the greatest track and field talent in the world. But when wealthier nations offer financial incentives and support, smaller countries can sometimes lose the athletes they help build. So Jamaica's Athletics Federation raised the issue with the global governing body for track and field. Now the sport is tightening the rules around athletes switching national teams. But it raises a bigger question. Should athletes represent the country that developed them or the country that offers them the best opportunity? Follow Made in Jamaica for more.
All right. So much more on that one. I tell everybody have a take on how it's these things. But I am not against the athletes switching allegiance, right? The sport itself is short-lived. You don't have much in it, and if you have a way how you can, make something of it before your time runs out, fine. Even though you have a lot of athletes, super athletes, that gets endorsement and all of that, yeah, and they can make something from it, because it doesn't have a longevity. You can get injured and gone anytime and so forth. All right. We'll be looking at it. I wanted us to reach out, of course, to the two guys, Errol Wisdom, Reggae Band, and Don Hines, of course. We have a lot to do where the music is concerned. All right, here in Jamaica and overseas with the bookings and all that. Supposed to give a shout out, but not going to do that yet. We're going to get into some music at this time. All right, going to some music. One of the things we're looking at, we have a lot of festival, yes, that coming up in this time. You have at least a Mother's Day show that are coming up. And we have the Sumfest and all these events that have been showcased right here in Jamaica. Artists who are booked for these events months before have set their plans and getting ready, only to some of them, when you look at it now, is next month is the thing, and when you take a stop now, illness drop in, and then you have to really, it's something you can look at and say, boy, you sign a contract and know, say you're going to appear on a major festival, only is that a setback to medical or injury or something, and that's what happened to some of the entertainers who were unable to take up the contract that they are to perform at an event, and the rush now to replace that artist. It is of something they're looking at now in the entertainment industry, to know that you pay almost millions a deposit only to hear that boy the man in the hospital or something. It is something that they're looking at now. I'm gonna do this one from Errol Wisdom, one of the artists.
Love Jah, love Jah, love Jah, Imperial Majesty. Rasta children sing, rocking on the mountain, rocking, rocking, jamming on the mountain, jamming, jamming, rocking on the mountain, rocking, rocking, jamming on the mountain. Yes, right now, I've got to give thanks and praise, just to see another day. I say, you know, and I, Jah Rastafari, Jah keep I in this body. I say, I'm jamming on the mountain, jamming, jamming, rocking on the mountain, rocking, rocking, jamming on the mountain, jamming, jamming, rocking on the mountain. Yes, right now, Jah open up our eyes so that we can see. He wants us to know that is the only way. I've got to sing thanks and praise, for he said is on his way. So jamming on the mountain, jamming, jamming, rocking on the mountain, rocking, rocking, jamming on the mountain, jamming, jamming, rocking on the mountain. Yes, I'm not the dreadlock, jamming, 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 we jamming, 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 jamming. Yes, I Rasta children sing jamming. Right here, what the dreadlock said, jamming. Oh yeah, rubber dub style, jamming. Jamming. Jamming.
Yeah, man, trying to get him right there. All right, trying to try and. All right. Gonna get back to some other music there. All right, here we go.
It's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Oh man, you ain't for real. No, you ain't for real. Really, Hanuman. Really, Hanuman. Please tell me where you come. Please tell me where you come. Oh, Indian woman. Please tell me where you come. Please tell me where you come. What a welcome when I reach home. Like the African king sit on his throne. This warm welcome when I reach at my door. Such a wonderful feeling like I'm still on tour. She set my bubble bath for me. $1 million smiles made me so happy. She say, baby, it's supper time. Loving how she fixed the table. I thought I'm sure she is willing and able. Always in the mood to set the pace right. She said you are home. So glad you make it home. She said you are home, but you'll never be alone. Please tell me where you come from. Please tell me where you come from. Not gonna stop searching till I find where your mother decided. Hey mother, please tell me, please tell me where you get her from. I'm gonna check and find my ancestors. She must be somewhere in their registers. She is 1 in a million, she must be alone. I'm still wondering if she is real, or it's from heaven she's still away. Thank goodness you are mine. Thank goodness you are mine. Thank goodness you are mine. Iliano mine. Oh, please tell me where you come from. Iliano mine, oh, please tell me where you come from.
Alien woman, of course, Michael Buckley. All right, I'm gonna try and see if we get back to.
Yes, King. The best time to get it.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the world of sports and entertainment.
Yeah, it's really hard for me right now.
All right.
You know, for people moving around. So, you know, as I left a message on your machine, you know.
I saw it, but I don't want to. You know, I was just playing a couple. Someone requested one of that song of yours. I just played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to know a little information about the upcoming album. Is that like a nudge there that we can get to share with them? Not more.
Yes, I will do that for you, man. But right now I'm going to Zapology studio, and you know, me have to stop him a little bit here. So I'm other people around. I don't like to talk certain business when, you know, so many people inside. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Whatever I have, I will share and see if we can, you know, continue to play the music. Let me know what's happening now, because I was waiting for that information, a call from you, but I didn't get it.
Definitely, I'm gonna give you a shout tomorrow. You know, for tomorrow I'm not doing nothing but just stay home tomorrow and rest.
Yeah, I was waiting for that because I had planned for you on this program today, but I know that you a lot of work in the studio and that. So what I'll do, you know.
So you know what the studio runnings is, you know.
Yes, yes, Errol, yeah.
Yeah. So I tell you what, what's the best time to call you tomorrow? In Jamaican time.
Before 12 o'clock, before noon, yes.
Before noon, okay. So I'm going to call you 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock America time. I'm going to call you at 10 o'clock in the tomorrow morning, right?
Sounds good.
11 o'clock. Yeah, okay?
Because when I tell them about them, say, what kind of music, I'm going to make sure I'll give them a Mr. Art I'll play, and I told them at the work, say, yeah, man, I'll make sure do that. And
yeah, man, I have another tune. Hold on, the Zap, I'm coming, man. I'm coming, Zap. Hold on. I have another song that this guy named Ordain, he's from Spanish Town in Pumor. He's the great engineer.
Okay.
He's the one working on this song. It's called Pretty Brown Eyes. It sounds great, man. Great. I will send it to you when I get a master. So there's another one coming out. So after Watch Over Me, then the album will be done. But I will talk to you real quick tomorrow. Okay?
I'm looking forward to that. Please.
Yeah, man. Definitely I will. Okay. All right, Zap. I'm coming on.
Yes. Yeah, that's the man Errol Wisdom from Pittsburgh. Yes, I can tell you that. Pittsburgh. All right, it's coming up to another break, but let's do this song here before we get into the other break. Yes, I'm going to do that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Another one before we go back to another break. I'm going to come back, of course, in the final, giving you more in sports. Yes, I'll do that.
1, 2.
No fuss, no fight. Come back, we live some life. Good vibes in here tonight. We don't want no bad up, I just love up. We don't want no bad vibes in here tonight. We don't want no fuss, no fight. Come back, we live some life. Good vibes in here tonight. We don't want no bad up, I just love up, yeah. corner. If you no drink alcohol, then all a water. Yeah. Then drink the whole and panadata. The vibes it nice on ya. Jah know it nice round ya. Yeah. Ladies look beautiful as ever. So if a man want to dance, if you ask you in the proper manner, no pulling and tugging like him a gangster. That can't work round ya. That now work round ya. We don't want no bad vibes in ya tonight. Good vibes. We don't want no fuss, no fight. Come back, we live some life. Good vibes in ya tonight. We don't want no bad up, I just love up, yeah. Pull up that one, let me selector, yeah. We don't want no talking, make the music play. Me have one woman by me side tonight, she not get way. Strictly rubber dubber where we say, hey. Reggae music are the order. We might even slip in a different genre. Watch the DJ them a go on. From dusk till dawn. Play a Christopher Ellis, them play him father. Just in case you are wondering.
It's the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, hardware, and supplies is turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring, and more. At Tools, hardware, and supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.
Welcome back. Down the stretch we go. There's this particular artist from UK, then call him Granty Asher. Right? Granty Asher? Paul Grant. I love a rock anthem produced by Expose Music Productions, UK international reggae artist. Granty Asher returned with a brand new single, Love in Your Eyes, produced by Expose Music Productions UK, known as one of the strongest voices out of the UK reggae scenes. Granty Asher continued to deliver authentic, soulful reggae music that resonates worldwide. This latest release blends classic lovers rock with modern production, capturing the essence of love, connection, and emotional truth. The song highlights his signature vocal style, bringing warmth, depth to a timeless reggae sound. Granty Asher has built a respected catalog of hits, including Wayside, Set Me Free, Black Skin, Keep It Moving, plus many more reggae favorites. Global marketing strategy, UK radio and sound system promotion, European festival outreach, Germany, France, Netherlands, US and Caribbean DJ distribution and worldwide digital campaigns across all of these for Grant Asher, and this is one of them.
Whoa, no, no, no. Whoa. Ooh, no, no.
Man from international booking agent Don Hines. You can tell him more when we have him here right here again on Rebel Radio Jamaica.
Me day I try to make ends meet. Everything look bleak in this dead end street. Yeah. I've got my kids to feed. They have wants and needs. For them my heart just bleeds. Yeah. Worries on my mind, man. I worry about where this rocky road I go lead. I got to keep strong for tomorrow. There's no way I can concede. No matter how I try and try, I've got my wings, but I just can't fly. This is the storybook of my life. You can read it in the tears I cry. Every day is a struggle, every day is a hustle. Sometimes I wanna get away. Got to keep my feet on the pedal. Not gonna make them bust me bubble. No, here with me, I'm say. My woman gone and leave. She take up with Steve. I'm in disbelief, yeah. We had so much to achieve, but like a handkerchief, she gone with the breeze, yeah. She leave holes in my heart like Marina. She blow me over like a she named Katrina. This is my storybook and I am the writer. Look what me get myself in. No matter how I try and try, I've got my wings, but I just can't fly. This is the storybook of my life. You can read it in the tears I cry. Every day is a struggle, every day is a hustle. Sometimes I wanna get away. Got to keep my feet on the pedal. Not gonna make them bust me bubble. No, here with me, I say. Can't even buy me youth, them a trainer. Can't buy them a coat for the winter. When night time come, when it come, can't even find no money for the meter. Coming like me in a movie, a feature. Every day it coming like a porter. Call, standard procedure. Whoa, it must lose me data. Taxman ain't coming like a sniper. Taxman ain't coming like a viper. Every week when the money come, money gun. Coming like we are lamb to the slaughter. Hey, lamb to the slaughter. Hey, lamb to the slaughter. Every week when the money come, money gun. Coming like we are lamb to the slaughter. Hey, no matter how I try and try, I've got my wings, but I just can't fly. This is the storybook of my life. You can read it in the tears I cry. Every day is a struggle, every day is a hustle. Sometimes I wanna get away. Got to keep my feet on the pedal. Not gonna make them bust me bubble. No, here with me, I'm no matter how I try and try, I've got my wings, but I just can't fly. This is the storybook of my life. You can read it in the tears I cry. Every day is a struggle, every day is a hustle. Sometimes I wanna get away. Got to keep my feet on the pedal. Not gonna make them bust me bubble. No, here with me, I'm say. No matter how I try, I can't get by. No matter how I try. No matter how I try.
Say them not tell nobody when you gone on top. Ready to spread the news as a little thing drop. Them is a bad news, but I said a bad news, but not tell nobody how you charitable. Ready to show comparison. Them is a bad news, but I said a bad news, but not tell nobody how you contribute. What are your name? Them want pollute. Them is a bad news, but I said a bad news, but over and over you dead every day. And why you name them?
I wanted to tell you this about Grant Asher. Love in Your Eyes, available in all stores, the 22nd of April 26 on all digital platforms. Yes, right here for Grant Asher. Love in Your Eyes.
Gone again, them is a bad news, boy. I said a bad news, boy. You never have no time for help, but if I fit tear me down, you volunteer your strength. Always I say you're tired, cause you always carry people business by your back. Me live for people yard, yes, regardless. Me hold it through the hardest. One suit clean and press, well say them not tell nobody when you gone one time. Ready to spread the news as a little thing drop is a bad news, boy. I said a bad news, boy. Now tell nobody how you charitable. Ready to show comparison. Them is a bad news, boy. I said a bad news, boy. Now tell nobody how you contribute. But I your name them want pollute. Them is a bad news, boy. Bad news, boy. Over and over you dead every them. And for your name them gone again. Them is a bad news, boy. I said a bad news, boy. For no goodness sake, lies and deceit, yes. They know the truth and still deceiving. Good deeds kept silent, nobody no talk about it. Made mention of. Oh, you can't hear so well, and you chat people business like you're dead. And you can't see so well, and it's always perfect when you tell it. I know good news, a bad news, them spread. I know good news, a bad news, them spread. Say them not tell nobody when you gone pan down. Ready to spread the news as a little thing drop. Them is a bad news, boy. I said a bad news, boy. Now tell nobody how you charitable. Ready to show comparison. Them is a bad news, boy. I said a bad news, boy. Now tell nobody how you contribute. But I your name them want pollute. Them is a bad news, boy.
Oh, I've been to Nice and to Isle of Greece when I sip champagne on a yacht. I move like Harlow and Monte Carlo and show them what I've got. I've been on Dress My Kings and I've seen some things that a woman ain't supposed to see. I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me. Guess I'm with you all the way. I never give up this dream, although it may seem there's no way out today. Yes, I'm with you all the way. Whatever places love might put us through, remember I'm with you all the way. Yes, this is Connie from the Philippines, and I love listening to DJ Kingsley JJ every day. I'm with you all the way from Manila, Philippines.
Okay. Yes, this artist, UK artist, Granty Asher, is one of note that you're going to hear a lot more here about him here in Jamaica. Already, yes. And of course, exclusively right here on Rebel Radio. You can listen to him when we're going to have the time right here that he can tell you more about what he's doing, about his album and his music, yes. I'll announce the time and date for it when that time. Of course, I have to get that through my link with Don Hines right there. That's Grantee Asher. All right. We have some sports to give them fixtures in the football. I have some very interesting results. The English teams are doing so good in all European competition. From the Champions League, Arsenal is in the semi-finals. They're going to play, of course, Atletico Madrid after that draw, that 0-0 draw against CP, Sporting CP. And it's a bit disappointing, but at least they've gone to the semi-final. And this weekend, they are looking forward to playing against, I would say, outgoing champions Manchester City, which is going to be a very interesting match. All right, let me see if we can get the results of the league. Get the results from Tuesday, come straight back to Thursday, of course, because, you know, it's at the knockout stage now in all European competition. And here they are as follows. Here we go. Aston Villa looking good. All right. Yes. Atletico Madrid had lost that game to Barcelona by 2-1, but Atletico Madrid advanced 3-2 on aggregate and move into the semi-final against they move into the final semi-final, going to play Arsenal. Liverpool lost 0-2 to Paris Saint-Germain and will be playing Bayern Munich in the semi-final. All right, Arsenal win 1-0 on aggregate. Bayern Munich win 6-4 on aggregate, beating Real Madrid there. In the Europa, it was Celta Vigo 1, Freiburg 3. So they won 6-1 on aggregate. And it was Aston Villa 4, Bologna 1. Aston Villa winning there by 7-1 on aggregate. And will be, we don't know who they line up in against the semi-final. Other match you see, Nottingham Forest won 1-0 FC Porto and went on to win by 2-1 in aggregates. Nottingham Forest are through to the semi-final. Okay. On the day, it was Braga 4 and Real Betis 2, so it is 5-3 to Braga on aggregate. In the Conference League, it was 2-2 between AZ Alkmaar and Shakhtar Donetsk. Shakhtar Donetsk winning 5-2 on aggregate, going to the semi-final. It was AK Athens 3, Rayo Vallecano 1, and Rayo Vallecano got through and gone to the semi-final on aggregate by 4-3. So, and it's Fiorentina 2, Crystal Palace 1 on the day, but Crystal Palace have gone through on aggregate and into the semi-final. And it was Strasbourg 4 and Mainz 2. So Strasbourg gone through to the semi-final in the Conference League. As I show you, Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, Arsenal, they all moved on to the semi-final in their respective league. Okay, this weekend we're taking a look at the Premier League now. All right. In the English Premier League, starting at 6:30 Saturday morning, Saturday the 18th, it's gonna be Brentford hosting Fulham at 6:30. Leeds United hosting Wolves. Also at 9 o'clock. Newcastle United hosts AFC Bournemouth, also at 9 o'clock. Tottenham Hotspur, who is in big trouble, will be hosting Brighton and Hove Albion. And at 2 o'clock, Chelsea will be hosting Manchester United at Stamford Bridge. Okay, that's 6 years for Saturday the 18th. On Sunday now, what we have here? On Sunday, it's Aston Villa who will be hosting Sunderland at 8 a.m. Jamaica time. And Everton will be hosting Liverpool also at 8 a.m. Nottingham Forest will be hosting Burnley. And the key match of the day at 10:30, we see Manchester City hosting Arsenal. Outgoing champions playing the champions elect. That's how I put it. That's Manchester City hosting Arsenal on Sunday. That is Sunday 19th of April. Okay. On Monday, for rounding off this round, Crystal Palace hosts West Ham, who is trying to stay above the relegation zone. So that's a crucial match between Crystal Palace and West Ham. That is Monday, April 20th. Okay, that takes you to the fixtures. Of course, I want to tell you more. We are in the basketball playoffs. The basketball NBA playoffs. All right. NBA playoffs. At 6:30, it's going to be Orlando Magic versus Charlotte Hornets, and then Phoenix Suns take on Golden State Warriors in the second game in this playoffs. Won't have time to give you the result of those fixtures that have gone by during this week, but if you need to catch some action, it's tonight. Orlando Magic will be hosting Charlotte Hornets, and Phoenix Suns will be hosting the Golden State Warriors. All right, so much more for basketball and football. The J3 have named a very strong team to the World Relays, and when I look at it, strong, yes. I was hoping that Brianna Liston could have made the team, but when you're gonna still name Sherika Jackson and Elaine Thompson, I have question signs surrounding their fitness at this time, But I know for sure the Clayton twins and Jonelle Smith are there and thereabout, and should form a successful relay team at the World Championship starting May 2nd and 3rd. Also on the men's side, Akeem Blake, Kishane Thompson, Golson, and of course Oblique Seville. Just only want to get the buttons passed and to make sure to get on the winnings at the world relays that is going to be in Botswana, Africa. Looking forward to that as well. All right, gonna get back, of course, to some more music and close off. I want to just feature one of the artists that's gonna be on the anniversary show that is coming up, right? Anniversary show that is coming up right here at Rebel Radio headquarters on Friday, May 1st. It's 2 weeks time from now. All right. I'm gonna give some music right here. Okay. Take us out. Where's me? Okay. Queen. Okay, this one I'm gonna do up my Nubian Queen again. All right.
They try to separate us. They try to separate us. Mother Earth, bless her soul for me. Yes, I've got a princess so nice and sweet. When she comes from work, me I feel rub her feet. And even when the dollars not run, she's such a Mr. Fagan man, you know that I didn't leave. We've been together like birds of a feather, trot through hurricane and climb the stormy weather. So if a bad man guy look my yacht, me I go give him one advice. Go and go look another daughter, she's my Nubian queen. She's so warm and tender, this feminine gender, my Nubian queen. Heavenly sent for me, my one and only, this Nubian queen. Leave her alone, cause she not go wrong, my Nubian queen. Oh, yeah. She no worry about material things. She's blessed by Mother Earth, love and happiness what she bring. She no in a tap and Iris thing. She no worship diamond man, she burn out the bling. Nubian queen, girl of my dream. Shining star, you are the prettiest thing. A virtuous woman is so hard to find. So who are sharpen them, beat them better see I'm blind. She's my Nubian queen. Heavenly sent for me, my one and only, my Nubian queen. She's so warm and tender, this feminine gender, this Nubian queen. Leave her alone, cause she not go wrong, my Nubian queen. Oh, I try to be the best man I'm supposed to be. And now when me come home late tonight, she still accept my apology. To all you sexy body girls who are try to on me, do are you begging to stay far from me? Cause me can't take the fuss and animosity with my Nubian queen. Heavenly sent for me, my one and only, my Nubian queen. She's so warm and tender, this feminine gender, this Nubian queen. Leave her alone, cause she not go wrong, my Nubian queen. Oh, she no worry about material things. She's blessed by Mother Earth, love and happiness what she bring. She no in a tap and Iris thing. She no worship diamond man, she burn out the bling. Nubian queen, girl of my dream. Shining star, you are the prettiest thing. A virtuous woman is so hard to find. So who are sharpen them, beat them better see I'm blind. She's my Nubian queen. She's so warm and tender, this feminine gender, my Nubian queen. Heavenly sent for me, my one and only, this Nubian queen. Leave her alone, cause she not go wrong, my Nubian queen. Oh, they try to separate us, Mother Earth, bless her soul for me.
You wanna just want to just, Big up all my listeners, and thank you for your time. It's going to be a very busy weekend. Of course, lots of entertainment and sporting events. I just want you to just be careful out there on the road. I know it's because it's the preservation of life. And, of course, we'll continue to do what's best right here in the world of sports and entertainment for my listening audience. And we'll be back here again with more on Wednesday during our bulletin. So stay cool and being entertained.
My Nubian queen, Jafega, and my baby. Bless her soul.
It's the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, hardware, and supplies is turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring, and more. At Tools, hardware, and supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.
for big people's business. And remember, this is where you must stay if you want to win big money at the track tomorrow. Now over to Dr. Paul Wright and trainer Will Suter.
Welcome back. It's Rubber Radio and Racing Business on a Friday afternoon, 5:30. A little rain in the corporate area. Traffic is a little congested, but we have time. 18 races on the weekend over at Caymanas Park. 9 on Saturday, 9 on Sunday. And we have a preview of racing from Caymanas Park Saturday, the 18th of April. It's Dark and the Trainer. And we are hot with a cooked food special at 5-1. We are getting better and better. And of course, the trainer has those that look good and are going to be running good at very long prices. So let's get the show on the road. The first race tomorrow, 12:15, only 9 races on the card. Official time, 12:15. Who knows when it will start? But the official time is 12:15. And we have the feature race, the St. Cecilia Cup. And that is the same 7th race in the program. And they go 6 furlongs and a half. 6.5 furlongs, 1,400 meters. And this is for open allowance horses, 6 of the best, going 6.5 furlongs. Clash between Sir Don Mahita and Wall Street. Yeah, look out for that one. We'll give you our best in that feature race. 9 races, 12:15, the first race on the program. Let's get the show on the road for the Dark and the Trainer as we give you our selection. The first race is over 7 furlongs of 1,400 meters. Restricted allowance 4 for native at 5 years and up, non-winners of 3, and we have 9 horses going to the post. All the bet opportunities are available in race number 1. Double, exacta, criminal trifecta, superfecta, high 5, and that lucrative rolling triple. We have the Reggae 6 starting here, where you find the winner of the first 6 races on the program, and the Catch 9, even harder, 9 races, 9 winners, and you know the formula for the Reggae 6, and the Catch 9, your selection, my selection, translucent, well-suited selection, and we all agree you have a banker and more opportunities to put other horses in the other races to make a good chance of catching the Catch 9 and the Reggae 6. So let's get the show on the road with the top 4 horses in race number 1, 7 furlongs for the training group, 5-year-olds and up, non-winners are 3. Number 2, Chief Dissident. That will be the favorite. Then Williams in the saddle for Patrick Rocky Lynch and Joyous Racing. Good combination this, but not so very fortunate. Look for this one to have a good run. Number 5 is Golden Loyal, Jaheim Anderson and Philip Lee, improving all the time after that win at 7-5 back in March. Looking better and looking better. Look for this one to have a good run tomorrow. Number 6 is Another Mission. The Smitty Fox, riding like a man possessed, recently been doing well with some long shots. Look for this one for Oral Hayden. Olsen trained this one. Oral Hayden going through a bad patch. Only 2 wins in April. Oral Hayden is due a good run. And number 7, that's Timea. Aaron Chatry, Shaw, Jason DaCosta. Interesting that we have this one teaming up for Elizabeth DaCosta's horse, Timea, usually ridden by Abigail Abel, now by Aaron Chatry. Is that a hint? We're going to look at this one very carefully. 2, 5, 6, and 7, those are the top ones. I'm going to the Sneaky Fox to get the show on the road with Another Mission. Oral Hayden, his horses will come good in a bunch. And let me see if they'll start tomorrow in race number 1. Well, Suter, what say you, race number 1? This race is, I think the winner will come from 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go with the outside here. Ruby's Light to get a better of number 3. Don't tell Nola. Don't tell Nola what happened after the long race. Yes, I was back. But Ruby's Light is our 5th race horse. Everyone 1, 3, 2 for me. 1, 3, 2 in this one. Fogle Suter and Ruby's Light ridden by Emilia McLean, who has been riding well. I understand that a great one. Winston Griffiths has been helping this man. He's an apprentice to, I think, Gear Sobrati, but has been getting some lessons to look for this one. And Ruby's Light for owner Greg Fennell, who has only got winners this year. He's going to come good. As the selection there from a well shooter, number 1, who is like to beat number 3, Don't Tell Lulu. Race number 2 is over 5 furlongs straight, 1,000 meters straight, but only 6 horses will go to the post. The certain gate will come right over to the near side, negating that big advantage that the outside horses have. Double, exacta, trifecta, and the place spot 8. Remember the place spot 8, only the first 2 will count in your place spot 8. Even if your horse comes third and pays a big dividend, will not qualify for the place spot 8, the first 2, and it's for the next 8 races. Also, here's the quick 4. If you have a bad start in the first race, you can get a good opportunity in the quick 4 races 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here are my top 3 in race number 2. Turn the page quickly for number 4. Dane Dawkins riding very well. Right, this one for Richie Azad. Number 5 is Starara with Raheem Anderson slipping 3 out of 52 to go at 59 for Jason Acosta. And number 6, Global Pursuit. Everton Killer Miller in the saddle for Jason Acosta. And the big whisper I got is that when Everton Miller goes on a horse for any trainer, it looks like it's going to run well. So let us look at this one. 4, 5, and 6, those are my top ones. I'm going with Starara to get the better of this one from Jason Acosta and Raheem Anderson to get the better of Banker and Global Pursuit. Well, shooter, race number 2.
This race with one trade out 4 horses. Sometimes you have to try to weigh the scale. I don't even know which one is going to win. I'm going to go with Banker to upset all of them. 4, 5 for me.
4, 5 in this one for Well Shooter Greenwood, the most improved jockey since his return, Dane Dawkins. The third race in the program is over 5 furlongs on the round. The shortest distance on the round for the claiming group 600 to 700,000. 7 horses declared here, and the early 5-star starts here, where you have to find the winner of the next 5 races on the program. Nice carry over there of over $1.8 million. Here are my top 3 in race number 3. Number 1, Blood Moon, Kevin Foster. Can he be riding any better? He rides his horses to the round mile. You know he's going to get a good run. He rides this one for Rudy Harrier, who has 2 wins already this year. Number 4 is Bobby Too Bad. Promising. Robert Hardball, Holiday in the saddle. Connected with Hardball at 6-1 back in February. Comes back here now. Hardball had given up this one to Foster, who couldn't win with this one. Finished him that day. Hardball in the saddle again. Look for Bobby Too Bad to run a very good race. And number 7, that is the Hot Dancer with Ryan, one-time champion jockey, riding here for Leon Ball and Adrian Prince. 1, 4, and 7 are my top 3. And then number 7, the Hot Dancer, to be hot on a day that promises to be cool. Number 7 for me in race number 3, Well Shooter. The third and the half 9. I'm going to go with number 6, Sports already. I know if you prefer the straight, but it's not fit on good looking horse. 6, 7 for me. 6, 7 in this one for Well Shooter. He goes with posing already. And I tell you that the trainer of this one, rather Chin, has been knocking at the door. May just get in, as well as Jadeem Anderson to slip 3 from this one. The 4th race on the program is over 5 furlongs straight, over 1,000 meters straight. For the claiming group, 400 to 500,000. Only 7 declared here. It's odd. I thought more 500 to 400,000 horses will be here over straight 5, but only 7 going here. And the Twilight 6 starts here. The finishing of the last 6 races of the program. In race number 4, here are my top 3. Number 2, Easy. Romeo Gordon, flipping 4 off 56 to go at 52. He has already won a race this year. Look for this one doing a good race for Donovan Plummer. Number 4, Conundrum. Winter Francis, now an outsider jockey, riding this one for Winchester McIntosh. And number 6, Jack Daniel. Ryan Lewis, one-time champion for Patrick Wakelin and Lasson Strong. 2, 4, and 6 are my top 3. I'm going with Easy to give this young apprentice his 2nd win for the year, this time for Donovan Plummer. Number 2, in race number 4. I share your view to the point in this race. Number Number 2 in this one with Romain Gordon and Donovan Clover. Race number 5 on the program is over 5 furlongs straight or 1,000 meters straight. 4-year-olds and up, non-winners of 2, imported 5-year-olds. 4 years and up must be maidens at start. Only 9 declared here, and we have an opportunity to have double exact winner, superfecta, high 5, all the betting opportunities, including the rolling triple and the late 5-star. A lot of opportunities here to have some money in your pocket for Sunday's racing. Here are my top 4 in race number 5. Number 5, Opening Warrior, Richie Shakes. Went off the boil recently, but an excellent apprentice. He rode this one before Chris Pearson. Number 6, Lawrence Secret. This one, the card of cards, jockey that looks a lot like Big Book, riding this one for Wacky Lynch and the Houston Stables. Houston Stables have horses over at Wacky Lynch. Look for them to run very well. Number 8 is Big LA with Tyrese Anderson and Barry Davis, Barrington Dawes. And number 9, Native Flyer, the hot apprentice. He knows how to get through crowds. That Jason Crew is the Saturday for Stephen Todd. So, 5, 6, 8, and 9. For me, the race is between Big LA and Native Flyer. Close finish. But I'm going with Apprentice Anderson to get this one home for Barry Dawes. But they already had 2 wins this year. Big LA for me to beat Native Flyer in race number 5. Well Suitor, race 5. I think Bob and Waller is better than these horses now. I'll show the last race to the last 2 races. 5, 8 for me. 5 to beat 8 in this one for Well Suitor. Richard Shakes. Good apprentice. He goes up 51 kilos to this one, and he should take this one home for Chris Pearson, who's been a bit unlucky with some of his horses, starting at good prices, but just not doing so well. The outsider handicap, number 6 on the program, 5 furlongs round. So the native bet 4-year-olds and up, non-winner of 3, 9 declared here, and the strike 4 starts here. The winners of the last 4 races on the program. All the betting opportunities are available. So here are your top 4 in the outsider handicap. Race number 6 over 5 furlongs round. Number 3, Riley J, Jaheim Anderson, and Lon Curlew. Good to see Lon Curlew selling the horse at Kimanis Park again. In fact, this is the 4th time he has saddled a horse this year. And this horse, maybe a flyer. Look at this one to run a good race tomorrow. Number 5, High Slew Square. Hunter Francis teaming up there for Wacky Lynch. Wacky Lynch changing up his jockeys here. Number 6 is Margarita with Dane Dawkins, improved jockey, riding this one for Gary Sobriety and Oak Ridge Farms. And number 7, Emma Palace, Heaven Costa in the saddle, or Jason Acosta. This combination is awesome. They brought home a nice cooked food special on the last occasion, and I'm going for another cooked food special today. Summer Palace, race number 6 to get the better of Margarita. And number 5, High School Square. Well Suitor, the outsider handicap, race number 6. I'm going to go with 5. 5 to 6 for me. 5 and 6 in this one for Well Suitor. And remember that number 5, still again, is High School Square. That one will have a lot of company tomorrow, red in Canada, and the word from the track is that this one coming to run down. So making sure you are near about it. Well Suitor has given us High School Square as his selection in race number 6. The 7th race in the program is the feature race. The 11th running of the St. Cecilia Trophy, 6.5 furlongs, 1,500 meters of big boys going for this one, and only 6 of them will go to the post. Here are my top 3 in race number 7. Number 1, Wall Street Trader. Chris Bean in the saddle. He has been stuck with this one recently before Run Natty. Number 2, Saddam, Radish Roman, the Sneaky Fox, and the Oak Ridge Farms. Good combination this. And number 6 is Zulu Warrior, that young apprentice again for Adrian Prince and Owen S. Racing. So, my top ones here is 1, 2, and 6, and I'm going with Saddam. Proven to be the good one. And I'm thinking Radish Roman is going to drive this one home over number 1, Wall Street Trader, in race number 7. Race 7, Well Suitor. I'm going to go with 2 to get a better 4. But to do that, Eleva race back. Right now, the very, very active 1, 4, and 6. But 2, 4 for me. 2, 4. And this one is Mojito, who this race back. African tell me this one is a little cakewalk. Mojito with Bebito Harvey. But West Shooter goes at number 2, and he agrees with me. The 8th and penultimate is a maiden special weight for native and imported 3-year-olds as they go 5 furlongs straight or 1,000 meters straight. Only 7 of them will go to the post here, and we have some nice first-time starters here to look for some good prices in the program. 1, 2, and 3, my top 3 here in race number 8, 20 furlongs straight. I'm going in number 2, Hole of the Fire. Robert Hardard Halliday and Jason Acosta burning up the racetrack. Number 5, Who Am I? I Am Who I Am. Tyrese Anderson and the Maestro Philip Fiani burning up the racetrack. And number 5, and that is Unbelievable Power, Dolly Davis Spence and ACK Stables, even up here for Philip Fiani. 2, 4, and 5 is very close. The public has already declared number 2 the winner. I'm going with number 4. Just to get the better of number 2 in that drive to the wire. I believe the weight difference will make a big difference here. Well Suitor, 8 and penultimate. Maiden special weight, 5 furlongs straight. Your selection. Doc, I am who I am. That's it. We agree on this one. I think this one is going to fly tomorrow. Nice race in the office. The 9th and final is the dig-out handicap. 6 furlongs, 1,200 meters, a maiden condition race, the native bred 3-year-old. 10 of them will go to the post, and here are my top 4 in race number 9. Number 4, a horse that flew to the final furlong and brought yours truly. A very nice exactor. I gave it. I love Birdie. That was the last time, though. Pardon me? I gave the public that horse the last time. Long time. It ran a brilliant race. And it just got the second. Taken home. I love the exactor. And all the listeners, the racing business, thrilled as this one came home. Well, it works me. Look for this one in the run tomorrow. I love Birdie. Calvin Bailey again in the cell. Number 5 is a first-time starter. Juventus won with Radish Roman and Baron Nunes teaming up for this one. This one working very well on the exercise track. Number 6, turning the page quickly in the 9th and the final. Pages are stuck together here, so I have to separate them. That's Total Eclipse with Emilia McLean, an improving apprentice before Alfred Brown, and another first-time starter who I've been looking at and getting reports from this one. I've asked people, Kerry Robbins is who they ask around this one. They tell me he's strong. He rides this one for Carl Anderson, wall to wall. So it's a very, very, very big price. 4, 5, 6, and 10, those are my top ones. I'm going with the first-time starter. Well, Suitor doesn't like first-time starters, but I'm going with this one just over the long shot. On the last occasion, I love Birdie. Juventus one is my selection. Well, Suitor, 9th and final. I'm going to have upset in this race. Number 1, Dawkins. Dawkins is riding for his apprentice master, Mr. Lynch. And this horse is super fit, super nice, super everything. I think they run 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5 like that makes a difference at the final furlong. Dawkins, I'm feeling. So I'm going to go with Dawkins. And I like that selection. You know why? Because Dawkins and Rocky Lynch is not an ordinary combination. Rocky Lynch this master, and the public really doesn't know that. They don't know that. Well, this is the 3rd Rocky Lynch's 3-year-olds have all begun to come out. These were 2-year-olds that were lurking, and now starting. And Strong Avenue is a good one from Well Suitor. Make a note of that. So, those of you who tuned in late, here are the selections for Racing at Tomorrow's Start. A good weekend coming up. 9 races on Saturday, 9 races on Sunday, and here are our selections in the 9 races starting at 12:15 on Saturday. In the first race, I'm going at number 6, Another Mission. Red Suitor goes at number 1, Who is Right, at a good price. In the second race, I'm going at number 5, Aurora. Red Suitor goes at number 4, Tanka. In the third race, I'm going at number 7, The Fat Dancer. Red Suitor goes at number 6, Original Ready. In the fourth, we both agree on number 2, Sky Rizzy. In the fifth, I'm going at number 8, and that is Big LA. Red Suitor goes with number 5, and that's Bubbling Warrior. In the sixth race, the outsider handicap, ending with number 7, Summer Palace by Cook Food Special with Kevin Foster. Red Suitor likes number 5, High Shoes Squared with Country Francis and Wacky Lynch. Wacky Lynch has some good horses tomorrow. Make a note of that. In the seventh race, I'm going with number 2. It's on. The Red Suitor agrees with me. In the eighth, our selection, both of us go with number 4, I Am Who I Am. And in the 10th and 9th and final, my selection, the first time starter, number 5, Juventus 1. Red Suitor goes with Strong Avenue. Has been looking very well. Dave Dawkins at Watkins is teaming up again. A one-time apprentice master, I'm reminded. By Red Suitor, look for this one to run a big race tomorrow. So those are your selections. Remember to bet early and bet often. See you at the track, Jack. Back to the studio.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Wright and trainer Will Suitor. Remember, if you want to win big money at the track, this is where you must stay on a Friday. Yes. Well, we are coming to the end of today's show. Yes. And we lost another icon. Yes. Ernie Smith has left us. And we know that he's one who has, left an history of his musical works with us. Yes. And we will remember him for all his songs and for the work he has left behind. Well, we are in the weekend, and we always appeal to the road users to take it easy. Let us have an accident-free weekend this weekend. Yes. Please, give us that. And murders are down, but the gunmen are around. So be careful and take it easy. Stay alive. And remember that keep tuning to Rebel Radio. This is the radio for the people. Until Monday, I want to thank all my listeners and my viewers. Thanks to my technical operator, Kevin. And as I say, give us an accident-free weekend and stay safe. So until Monday, this is Rebel Radio, and I am Desmond Richards.
Everybody sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, Hardware and Supplies is turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring and more. At Tools, Hardware and Supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.